Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing some cleanup on the bike, and I wanted to give this S100 a try. Now I know this stuff's been around for a long time, and it's called Total Cycle Cleaner, and it's supposed to be able to clean your bike without doing any scrubbing. So I'm going to kind of put that to the test. I'm going to put it on the wheels and then spray it off. I can do a little test that way. I can do a little wipe to see how dirty those wheels are, and then it says to spray this on right away, rinse it off with a sharp jet of water, and it should be squeaky clean. So I'm going to test that and see if that actually does what it says. And I can do a little wipe test like I said before and after. So I'll take the bags off. I'll set this up on a lift just a little bit, just so it's straight up and I can reach the wheels a little bit better. But then we'll see how it looks after they're done, just to see if this S100 actually works. And like I said, it's been around a long time, and I've used it on previous bikes, but I've always been worried about the corrosiveness of this stuff and leaving it on too long. So I'm hopeful I won't cause any pitting or anything on my wheels, but maybe we can get some good results. Let's check it out. A couple things to keep in mind when you're washing your bike. Make sure that you do it in the shade and you do it when the bike is cool. Now this is true for any product you might use, you know, whether it's a cleaner, whether it's a soap. It can dry too fast if you got it in the direct sun, and it can leave streaks of residue on the surfaces and sometimes even cause corrosion. So just make sure that you're working in the shade and that the bike itself is cool to the touch and you didn't just ride it and things aren't going to kind of burn into the surfaces. Okay, got the bags off, got the bag up on a jack. It's not really in the air very far, just far enough for me to turn these wheels. And I just want to do a quick wipe test. So there's what the back wheel looks like. Dirty as heck before we use the S100. And we'll scoot up here and do the front, which I'm assuming it's going to look good. Yep, looks exactly the same. All right, so I'll spray some S100 on here and let it set, and then I'll spray it off. I'm going to use my pressure washers to make sure I get it all off, but I'm just going to do the wheels at this point to see how good that stuff actually works. So let's see what happens. Okay, so you saw I just sprayed the cleaner on, and then I rinsed it off with the pressure washer, and I'm going to see the results. They look clean, I'll say that, but like I said, I want to do a little paper wipe on them here and see if the all that black residue from probably a lot of brake dust and road grime and dirt came off without scrubbing them. So let's check it out. All right, so here we go. Big test. Did it actually work? Well, no. As you can see, that paper towel is still covered with dirt. So that's the front one. Let's try the other side. You know, it doesn't really surprise me because, and I will say it's not as dirty as it was, but it's not clean all the way. It's not squeaky clean and maybe I just didn't do it long enough. Maybe I didn't leave it on there long enough. But it is better, I guess. If you look at that, look at how much different the dirt is that's coming off of there. And maybe if I'd have sprayed them once first and then done it, maybe that would have been different. Maybe that would have been the difference, but you can see there's still dirt there. Okay, got a clean paper towel for the back wheel. All right, we're just gonna reach in here and hit the inside of the rim. And you can see she's still dirty. So I don't know how much different I could have followed those instructions, because pretty much followed them what they said. Spray it on, wash it off with a sharp. Yeah, look how dirty that is. I don't know, maybe it's because I didn't spray them first. It didn't say that. Didn't say to do that, so I didn't. But as you can see, from just spraying on and rinsing off, that did not clean those wheels. All right, so I can't say I'm surprised that it didn't come all the way clean without any extra effort from me. There's no big deal. I'm gonna just foam it up and wash the bike anyway, but I wanted to do that test for the S100 to see how it was. If you've had any better results with S100, let me know down below in the comments. Maybe I did it wrong, maybe I didn't let it sit long enough. but I sprayed both wheels really good, sprayed it off with a straight sharp stream of water, what it says. I used my pressure washer and it's still very dirty, so let me know if you had any other better results. I'm just gonna go ahead and wash this thing and get it clean. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Unfortunately, the S100 did not pass my test anyway. Let me know if you've had any better results with that cleaner. I'm gonna get this thing back in the garage before the sun dries all these water spots on it and get her all dried up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and give us a like and a comment below. Be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.